Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers are in for Thursday, July 3, 2025. Fans can expect Grace Buckingham, Cassandra Creech, to share bad news with Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton. Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, waits for Steffy Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline Missins Wood. Plus, Sheila Carter-Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, embarks on a frantic rescue mission. Let's begin with Grace, who will have another checkup with Liam. Unfortunately, it won't be good news. Fans know that Liam would love more time on Earth, but doesn't want to be bedridden. The man is on some medication to help with his symptoms, but it seems that things are just getting worse. Liam's symptoms keep getting worse and more frequent. However, the timing of Liam's brain tumor is interesting. I still wonder if Liam will somehow end his life making sure that Luna can never hurt his family again. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for tomorrow's episode reveal that Steffy will be on her way to the art school to talk to Miss Dillon, Sydney Bullock. However, Steffy has no idea that Miss Sunshine is actually Luna. Steffy also isn't aware that Miss Dillon was forced by gunpoint to get Steffy down to the school. Once Steffy walks in, she won't see Miss Dillon. Instead, she will face Luna, who will be pointing a gun at her. Steffy immediately asks for Miss Dillon, but Luna says they have a few things to straighten out first. There is also Sheila, who just got some really important and horrifying intel from Remy Price, Christian Weissman. It was Remy that told Sheila about Luna having a gun, and him teaching her how to fire it. Sheila then recalled Luna, telling her she was going to leave Los Angeles with a bang. Sheila will try to go on a rescue mission. Of course, Sheila might try to call Steffy or even John Finnegan, Tanner Novlin. However, Sin never returns her calls, so this time probably won't be any different. So Sheila heads to Steffy's house, only to find she's not there. What Sheila does is tell Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, what's going on. Together, could Taylor and Sheila save Steffy and Miss Dillon's lives? Will Luna finally be put down for good? Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most on Thursday, July 3, 2025? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Keep watching the soap on CBS or Paramount Plus to find out what happens next. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Thursday, July 3 promise a whirlwind of emotions, shocking revelations, and explosive confrontations that will leave viewers gasping for air. The drama reaches a fever pitch as Liam Spencer receives devastating medical news. Sheila Carter finds herself in an unexpected role as someone's unlikely savior, and Steffy Forrester walks into a trap she never saw coming. With the 4th of July right around the corner, the fireworks are already starting on screen, and nobody will be left untouched by the consequences. Let's start with Liam, whose quiet suffering takes center stage in one of the most heartbreaking developments we've seen in a long time. Over the past few weeks, fans have noticed subtle changes in Liam's behavior, mood swings, forgetfulness, headaches, and moments of confusion that seem to come out of nowhere. While many chalked it up to emotional turmoil following his ongoing battle with Hope and the growing wedge between him and Steffy, it turns out the problem runs far deeper than anyone suspected. On Thursday's episode, Liam finally receives the results of a battery of tests he quietly underwent at the urging of his doctor, and the diagnosis leaves him shaken to his core. Liam has a brain tumor. It's a phrase no one ever wants to hear, and for Liam, it changes everything in an instant. The revelation hits hard, forcing him to reevaluate not only his priorities, but every decision he's made over the past few months. The guilt he's carried about his love triangle with Hope and Steffy now feels small in comparison to the mountain he's suddenly facing. According to spoilers, Liam initially chooses to keep the news to himself, unsure of how to tell his loved ones or what this diagnosis will mean for his future. He's not ready to burden anyone, not even his father Bill Spencer, not his brother Wyatt, and certainly not Hope or Steffy. But secrets never stay buried for long on this show, and the longer Liam hides his condition, the more explosive the fallout is sure to be when the truth finally comes out. His tumor could be benign, operable, or something far more life-threatening, and the uncertainty is already eating away at him. Expect to see a more introspective, vulnerable Liam in the coming episodes as he wrestles with the ticking clock he never knew was hanging over his head. Meanwhile, across town, a different kind of ticking time bomb is about to go off, and of all people, Sheila Carter is the one trying to stop it. In a shocking twist, spoilers say Sheila finds herself in the middle of a dangerous situation involving a stranger, though some speculate it might not be a stranger at all. Sheila has spent the past year trying to prove she's changed, insisting she's not the same woman who terrorized the Forresters and faked her own death. But old habits die hard, and no one is quick to trust her, especially Finn and Steffy. Still, Sheila seems determined to prove her worth, and Thursday's episode may be her moment to do just that. According to early previews, Sheila crosses paths with someone in desperate need of help, possibly even in danger of losing their life. And for once, she doesn't run or manipulate or twist the situation to her advantage. She helps, she steps in, she saves someone. Who it is remains a closely guarded secret, but the implications are enormous. If it turns out to be someone close to Finn or Steffy, Sheila's actions could dramatically shift how people see her. Could she be rescuing someone from an accident, a mugging, or maybe she steps into a domestic situation gone wrong? Whatever the case, Sheila's hero moment could mark the beginning of a major redemption arc, or at least the illusion of one. After all, nothing with Sheila is ever what it seems. Could this act of kindness be genuine, or is it the first move in a much larger game? For now, viewers are left to wonder whether Sheila is truly turning over a new leaf or simply manipulating her way back into the good graces of those she's hurt. Her rescue may put her back in Finn's orbit just as Steffy faces her own crisis, one that's about to explode in terrifying fashion. While Sheila's attempting to do good and Liam is quietly confronting his own mortality, Steffy Forrester finds herself walking directly into danger. Spoilers for Thursday's episode hint that Steffy is ambushed by someone she doesn't expect, and the encounter will leave fans reeling. The identity of her ambusher remains under wraps, but speculation is running wild. Could it be Sheila herself, with a different agenda than her rescue mission? Could it be Hope Logan, finally pushed to the brink after months of emotional pain? Or is it someone from Steffy's past with a vendetta? Someone viewers haven't seen in a long time. Another possibility is that this ambush is connected to business, not romance or family. With Forrester Creations in a state of constant power struggle, it's not impossible that a rival has set Steffy up, either professionally or personally. Regardless of who it is, the word ambush suggests not just a surprise, but a confrontation with lasting consequences. Steffy is strong, no stranger to conflict, but this situation could put her in real jeopardy. It may be emotional, physical, or even psychological, but make no mistake, it's going to change things. And depending on how it ties into Liam's diagnosis or Sheila's redemption story, we could be witnessing the beginning of a sweeping new arc that pulls everyone into its gravity. The Bold and the Beautiful thrives on these multi-layered plotlines, and Thursday's episode seems to be setting the stage for just that. Liam's illness, kept secret for now, will inevitably come to light, possibly when he begins to show physical symptoms he can no longer hide. Will Hope stand by him if she learns the truth, even after all the hurt and betrayal they've endured? Will Steffy rush to his side, potentially reigniting the very love triangle he's been trying to escape? Sheila's rescue mission could buy her a ticket back into Finn's life, a move that will undoubtedly send Steffy into a tailspin. The very idea of Sheila being seen as a hero, even momentarily, is enough to raise eyebrows and blood pressure. And Steffi's ambush could be the catalyst for everything unspooling, forcing her to question who she can trust, who's watching her from the shadows, and what unfinished business she's failed to take seriously. One can't help but wonder if these three stories are more connected than they first appear. Could the person who ambushes Steffy be related to Liam's diagnosis? A deranged former rival who has been watching the Forresters from afar, waiting for the right moment to strike. Is Sheila being lured into something darker, something that will test the limits of her so-called transformation? There's no denying that Thursday's episode feels like a tipping point. A day where secrets begin to surface, motives are questioned, and alliances are reshaped. With Liam facing a potential death sentence, his every interaction from this point on will carry more emotional weight. He may try to repair old relationships or confess to past mistakes in an effort to clear his conscience. Will he finally admit that he's never stopped loving Steffy? Will he give Hope closure before it's too late? Will he write a goodbye letter to Beth, to Kelly, to the father who never quite knew how to show his love? Meanwhile, Sheila may find herself feeling something unexpected, pride. If she saves someone's life, she may truly believe she deserves a second chance. And if Finn sees it too, that could open the door to a family reconciliation that Steffy will fight tooth and nail to prevent. As for Steffy, she's about to find out that no amount of power or poise can protect her from a trap that's been waiting to snap shut. Whether the ambush is physical or emotional, it's going to knock her off balance and force her into defense mode. And in defense mode, Steffy is fierce, but she's also vulnerable to making rash decisions. Will she turn to Liam for support, just as he's hiding a secret that could append their entire dynamic? Or will she see Sheila's hero moment and spiral into a rage that blinds her to the real threat lurking in her own life? Whatever happens, Thursday's episode promises to be a game changer. The pieces are all in place for a major shift in the show's momentum. Liam's tumor storyline has the potential to become one of the most emotional arcs we've seen in years. It puts a fan-favorite character in jeopardy while giving Scott Clifton a chance to deliver powerhouse performances. Sheila's possible redemption is layered with moral complexity. Is it ever too late to change? And can a single act of good ever outweigh a lifetime of damage? And Steffy's ambush sets the stage for new rivalries, shocking returns, and unexpected alliances. As always, viewers should expect the unexpected. Because on the bold and the beautiful, nothing stays buried, no secret is safe, and every day brings a twist that changes everything. Liam's tumor, Sheila's rescue, Steffy's ambush. These are just the first dominoes in what promises to be a summer of staggering revelations and unforgettable drama. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our United News 24 YouTube channel for more update news.